And I'm live. Hey, everybody. Tamara here, and it is the first day of Camp NaNo. How are y'all doing? I did not pre schedule this stream, not because I wasn't planning on doing it, but because I forgot. The last few days have been pretty busy, and I've been pretty tired, which means I'm more likely to be pretty forgetful. But that's all right. We're still here, right? We're still here. We're still getting ready. Let's tweet it out and all that goodness. Let's see. I don't think that we have anyone here with us yet, but hopefully someone will come. Otherwise, you guys who watch the replay are just going to see me uh, literally talking to myself, which is probably not the show you're looking for. I am going to be working on some edits because, as I said, what was it last week? I am going to be using my camp to get some edits done because, wow, I have a lot of things to edit and I have finished not a ting. Oh, here, let me change to, I was looking at a different Twitter. Okay, here we go. Hashtag writing community. Let's get some words in for hashtag camp NaNoWriMo. You want to know how to get downstairs? Okay. Hey, Jeannie. Glad you can make it. Do you need some help?
A little thing got stuck in the hole.
You're working on your urban fantasy romance and should be finished with this chapter today. Hey, that's awesome. I am glad to hear it. So I what should I work on? I'm gonna have to work on I'm gonna have to work on Bailed Out. I have to. I have to get that finished. I'd like to have this out to people by the middle of the month, like to some betas and such. So, got to get on that, right? You was up at 5 a.m. working with Carol this morning, so you have a good foothold. I was honestly planning on doing that this morning. I was going to surprise her because she hadn't mentioned it, but I noticed that she had scheduled the stream. But I didn't get to sleep until around 4:30 this morning, even though I was exhausted. Do you ever have that where you are so tired, but your brain just refuses to turn off? So I ended up waking up at around 10 or so. But I am still sleepy. Hey Laura, you're trying to design your part organic, part mechanical spaceships. Ooh, that sounds like fun. She's gonna stream tomorrow too. Is she gonna be streaming like every day? What's her plans? I haven't spoken to her. I'll have to shoot her a message. Then I'm sure she's at work, but she can always get back to me later. Let's see. I'm gonna share the stream link in Right Stuff group So if anyone there wants to come and write some stuff, they can feel free. Oh man. Join me for some writing sprints. I'm live right now. Or you can catch the replay. Hello, Better Days. How are you? Novel Nana, hello. Hey, Theo. You have a meeting about 8 minutes. I could dig it. Mm. Hey, Sarah. How's your workday going? It's your lunch break, time for a nap. Hi, Kate. Is excited to start camp. Is this your first camp? Ah, Nana, you're brainstorming ideas today for some upcoming projects. That's funny. I mean, that's fun. Sorry, I'm very sleepy also. If I say stuff that doesn't make sense, that's why. We'll blame it on that today. Hey, Wendy, I'm glad you can be here. Glad you caught me. I am going to be using the Forest app. What are we doing here? Wait, what is happening? Come, new tree species, rice. Hmm. I need to create a room. Yes. Oh, did I turn on monetization for this stream? I bet I didn't. I guess I'll go ahead and do that just in case. Sometimes sometimes YouTube is weird and I'll put on monetization and then it'll stop it for no reason. It's not like we're talking about crazy salacious things on here. We're literally just chatting a bit and writing, but okay, so monetization is on now, and you should be able to, if you want to, you can like donate to the to the to the coffee costs, but you don't have to. There's no obligation, but if you do, it'd be really cool. Okay, this isn't your first, but you didn't get to participate in April, so you're just glad to be back. I really like camps. They're like camps and NaNo are some of my favorite times of the year because I'm a huge writing nerd, and also I really enjoy like the camaraderie and getting to meet new people, and we're all like in this whole thing together. I'm looking for my eyeglass, right? Because my specs are dirty. Okay, I'll use his. Oh, forgot what I was doing, which was creating a room. We are all over the place. It is fun. I haven't been officially diagnosed with ADD, but you know, if we can take in a TikTok diagnosis, feels like that's what's going on. Jeannie, you had a nap after Kara's stream. Ah, I think you were sleeping at the same time as I was. Ah, yes. Now I can see things. All right, let me put in the code here. And if you haven't mentioned it, let us know what you're working on. And are you doing camp, y'all? And what are your goals? Um, I I haven't actually officially created my camp goals thing, so I'll do that during this next sprint. QP8 C7W. Okay, good. So I use a Forest app because I don't know. I like the idea of it being kind of interactive, and it keeps track of how many minutes I use it a day. I like that, and the idea of growing trees and the potential for it to help communities. So yeah, all those things combined. Mm. 35,000 words on a zero draft is Candace's goal. Excellent. Yeah, Nano, Wendy, like Nana, I agree. I do think that I think there's a lot of people who are undiagnosed with ADHD and ADD, especially people in like my particular generation, because I feel like we were less likely to be taken to the doctor for things like that, right? Like mental health wasn't as big of a thing that you actually try to fix. So a child who was hyperactive was seen more as like a nuisance or someone who didn't know how to control themselves. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Jeannie finds that camp stresses you out. Oh, that sucks. Mm. So you find that it kind of steals your attention away from the writing. I can dig that. I I find for me I have a different experience because it kind of helps me to refocus. Excuse me, because it always feels like my attention is starting to lag around the camp times. Oh, I won the camp in April. Didn't remember. I am Gen X. I am right on the cusp of Gen X and millennial. I kind of think of myself more of a Zennial because I find that I have a lot in common with both of the generations. But let's see. My mom is in her 70s and my dad would have been in his 70s as well. So I have like I still have that kind of upbringing, where it's kind of the kids gone feral. And it's going to be working on several writing projects throughout this month, but officially, unofficially participating in camp. I can dig it. Sia's doing camp. You're working on a personal project, repurposing your blog content into a reader magnet. I'm sorry that you're feeling depressed these days. So you needed something easy and fun to work on. Rewrites was too much pressure. I could feel that. Rewrites are a lot. That's why I've been pushing doing Murder to Spare, doing that rewrite. But I really wanted, but like with me, Murder to Spare is like a linchpin for a bunch of other content that I want to create and put out there. So it's like I really need to do that rewrite so that I can get past that and like go into the stuff that I'm looking forward to, like the new things, right? Love the new things. All right, a couple more minutes and then we'll start the first sprint. It's going to be 20 minutes long. We were troublemakers or wild kids and not looked at as actually uh, and not looked at as any actually wrong. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Always labeled crazy, or like one of my favorite things for my mom to tell me was children should be seen and not heard, because I would talk like a magpie. I had so much stuff to say, right? And I I had problems like keeping my thoughts in. And I didn't realize that that was a thing that not everyone had, you know? I thought everyone had to like had felt compelled to say the first things that came to their head. Time is kept in shoes for phone calls. Oh my gosh, phone calls being a dime. Straighten up, behave, and act right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's so true. It was always about discipline. Mm. No cell phones. I remember being so against cell phones. Like this thing is literally attached to my hip. But I remember being like, why do I need to have a cell phone? Like you could just leave a message on my voicemail at the house, and when I get home, I'll get back to you. I'm not a doctor. You don't need to talk to me at all hours of the night. And now look, it feels weird to not have the cell phone on with me. I'm like, oh my god, where's my cell phone? But maybe young me knew something that old me forgot. Water hose germs. The water hose had the best water. I don't know why. It was probably because we were all hot. Yeah, I feel that, Wendy. Because there is something freeing about not feeling like you're attached and you have to respond, you have to be available. Hmm. See, it was a different child, practically a fault that you needed to pry open with a crowbar for info. So eerily quiet when I played. Mom had to check for proof of life. Aw, little quiet CEO. I wonder what was on your mind. Okay, in a minute, we're going to start the first sprint of the day. And I'm probably going to try to fit in more sprints and less chatting. One, because I'm here by myself, and two, because I haven't been able to get work done in the past couple of days because I've been doing like family stuff. And then by the time I was home, I was just wore out. Hey, JC, we're going to start the first sprint in like 1 minute. So join us on the Force app if you can. And if not, that's okay too. I am ready to get some stuff done today. I feel like I've just been lagging behind. So let's get into it. Get your document ready. Don't forget to save stuff. Drink some water. Get up and stretch if you need to. First 20 minutes, just get something done. That's your goal today. Get something done. All right, let's go. And 3, 2, 1, 20 minutes. Time is up. We grew a tree. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I stole 2 chicken nugs from my math magician. And they okay. The other day we were driving on the back road from my mom's house back to here, his mother's house. And I was like, hey, can I talk to you about a story? And he's like, all right. So I started talking about bailed out, but I was kind of talking about it almost as though I were Freya, which is something different. I don't usually do that. But it did help me to kind of see her mindset, a couple places where I needed to like amp up her emotions a bit, and like a situation where she needs to have a coming to Jesus moment with this other person. But also how the few chapters in between, like the last chapter that I've written and the chapters before that, like some stuff that needs to happen there. So during this sprint, I was writing down those ideas because I realized I hadn't actually written them down and kind of made them made them make sense, if that makes sense. Hello, Monique. Hello, Misty Kate. How are you? Kravitz Kid started drafting your essay about toxic body positivity. Very cool. Misty Kate will be working on outlining. Excellent. Monique's currently working on the outlines for the sequels in your urban fantasy series. Very cool. And you have your cast list for book 2. Hooray. G's working on great characterization. Excellent. JC went and pulled the frozen pizza out of the oven for lunch, put your coffee on and grab your water, and opened a document up. Perfect. You did all the things to get you ready for the next sprint. So I'm going to go ahead and create a room for it because I want to chat a little bit, but really I want to get work done today because I haven't gotten much done. Wendy wrote a blog and ate lunch. Heck yeah. All right, let me write down the new room code for anyone who's using the Forest app. 56CKGDC. 56CKGDC. Excellent. So that is the new code. Mary, hello. You're working from home today. Normally, you work on campus, been feeling under the weather all week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you shake off this bug and you feel better. Rosalind, hello. You're stalking UPS waiting for your new coffee maker. Oh, it died? Well, I'm glad that the new one's coming because that's a travesty. How dare you, coffee maker? The novel Nana made a 17-point bullet list and a half-page of synopsis. Cheers to that. Elise, hello, working on chapter 5 of a free prequel of your published series. Yay. Hey, man. Prequels are awesome. Speaking as both reader and writer, I really enjoy prequels. If you guys would like to read one of my prequel, it's Midnight Murder, and there's a link in my description so that you can get on that newsletter list and then you can read it. How do you know if your passing is good? Pacing. Oh, okay. How do you know if your pacing is good? Let's see. How do you know if your pacing's good? One way that I figure it out, one, I have someone else read it, but if I'm not ready to have like a physical person read it to me, then I'll use Natural Reader, or I think Microsoft Word has a component where it can read it out loud to you to help me figure it out. Alina, my 6-year-old grandson Ryder says hello. Hi, Ryder. How are you doing? Excellent. Mr. Kate will be joining. All right, let's see. Let's do this. He's sitting next to me, waving at you. He doesn't understand that you can't see us. Aw. Hi. But yeah, pacing's one of those interesting things that um, I don't really have a concrete way to tell if it's off. I can just feel it when things are either happening too fast or too slowly. You know what I mean? Um, and that's why it helps me, at least, if I'm able to have someone else to read it, because they can let me know if things have happened. Generally for me, my problem is that a lot of times things will be missing, and it's happening too fast, and I've left out some key elements that that leaves my reader a little confused. All right, let's get into this sprint because I've got so much to work to do, and I bet you guys do too. Day one of Camp NaNoWriMo going. All right, so this time around, I don't know what this little tree is. Anyway, 20 minutes on the clock. Get ready. Have your water or your liquid libation of choice. Go to use the restroom, stretch a little bit, and get something done. Just get something done. That's your goal. Right now, I'm going to get something done. And you have 20 minutes to do it. All right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Right stuff. All right, all right. That's time. We grew a tree. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments down below. Um, ignore the if you hear any rustling in the background. That is just the love of my life, looking for stuff and sounding like a raccoon caught in my basement. That was a Sarah reference, if she's still here. You know what? I thought there was a timer on the Forest app. Like, oh, I think I pushed something and then it disappeared. As after you finish a sprint, there's a timer that you could set so that you only will have so many minutes between. But that didn't work. So we can put up a 5-minute timer. What are you doing, babe? Okay, I'm gonna create a room, another 20-minute room. And hello, Morgan. So glad that you could join us. Rosa, you know how Amazon is. I ordered it Monday and 1 day shipping, so it'll be here Thursday. Remember when Amazon used to actually be okay, kind of decent at delivering things? And now it seems like they just don't care. Still trying to figure out the magic system for my new work in progress, says Morgan. You want to start drafting the book today. Understandable. You all right?
No, I'm fine.
Cough it up. It's not yours. Nana got to make grandson some lunch. Got almost 3 pages of handwritten words down. Progress is progress. That's awesome. What kind of delicious lunch are you making? Mary updated your planner, chatted with coworkers a tiny bit, and took one of your meds. Guess you're being semi-productive. Hey, you did some planning. That's excellent. You chatted with coworkers, so that shows everyone that you're still engaged in doing your job for the day. And you took meds, which is important. Self-care is important. Wendy almost got done writing up the next blog post. Wendy, have I looked at your blog before? I can't remember. Jeannie thinks she finally gotten this chapter decent. Excellent. And Misty is still here. Wonderful. Let's see. I realized that I need some more information for the description of this house, which is fine. And I added 227 words to this manuscript. They have landed at the safe house, and something's gonna happen at some point, probably soon. Okay, let's add this room code. The tracking pad on my laptop isn't that great. Sometimes it works correctly, and then sometimes it makes my mouse kind of jump. 5 B Y H Y P M 5 D Y H Y P M. Excellent. All right, so I'll give you a couple minutes to join if you want to. Wendy mostly ignored it. What made you decide to work on it more than Kravitz Kids? I need to be writing a blog post, but I don't know what to talk about. Um, what's your blog about? Jeannie, I use WordPress. Mm. But I will be blogging. Well, more like telling short stories on Medium with my pen name. There was just something on my back. And I don't know what that was, but I feel kind of uncomfortable with it. Hmm. All right, let's see. I'll give y'all another minute to join if you so desire. Oh, man. Mm. Hey, Elizabeth. He literally just decided to join Camp NaNo like 2 minutes ago. I didn't think I'd have time. Well, I'm glad that you found that you have enough time. I'm glad that you're doing it. Hi, Tangela. Oh, just a raccoon. You have a mental health blog. Just finished a series on self care. You're running low on topics. Um, hmm. Have you talked about people having difficulty rejoining like the population now that in a lot of places the restrictions are up and people are able to go out and do stuff? I feel like there will probably be a ton of different topics that way. Wendy, I don't know what he's doing. He was looking for a shoe, and then he was looking for other something, and then he knocked over a thing, and just he's having a time. You're doing a 30-day challenge based off the book Align Your Writing Habits to Success. Cool. So they're going to go on your Insta and your blog. Excellent. He has abandoned ship and left the room. So who knows what's happening? I think he's going to be going over to the house today to work there with his dad, which awesome. That means I don't have to go because I don't have that energy right now. Like right now my energy is telling me that we need to start this sprint. All right, so we got 20 minutes on the clock. Let's get some writing done. Save your work, drink some water, and get a thing done. That's all you have to do. At least one thing. All right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, write stuff. And we grew a tree. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. And I am so happy that we have a special guest. It's the Dana. And you are muted. Uh-oh. The Dana is the frozen.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. I had your YouTube playing in the background, and so I would hear you speak, and then I would hear it come through on the YouTube, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So yeah, how are you today?
I am alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
tired.
I uh, I am in Chicago. I am making my trek eastward.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
yes, Dana is at the airport.
That's right. Yeah, that's where all these people are. I know. I was like, it's so cool, like being on a live stream, but not being at my desk. I'm like, this is awesome.
Dana's on location.
That's right. From here, okay, I can give you some firsthand information. All right. Do not try to pull shenanigans on these airline people. They know what they're doing and they will call you out on your shenanigans and then you will not fly anymore. Okay. So just do as you're told. Just do
Ugh.
as you're told. I was like the one young lady who was trying to pull some shenanigans about her service animal. I was like, "Oh my gosh, just put the thing in back in its kennel."
Do we have to make it serious?
I know, right? I was like, but it was crazy. And they are not playing games. They are serious. I mean, they're like, and Johnny on the spot. As soon as she pulled this little like teacup mini Chihuahua Yorkie thing out of its bag, and I mean, immediately they were like, "Hey, for safety reasons, you need to put that your pet back in its carrier and put it under the seat." And then she pulled some shenanigans, and then another man came on and was like, "No, this is how it's going to be. If you want to fly, you're going to follow the rules, or you can get off here now."
Ooh.
Yeah, so they really are not playing games, not playing games at all.
Wendy wants to know, where are you going?
I am going to Western Maryland, West Virginia area.
She's gonna be near me. She's gonna be near me.
That, yes. And this time next week, we might have a surprise for the lovely viewers. Yeah, I'm going home essentially to visit my family and see my dad and everything. So I'm really super excited.
Uh, how long has it been?
I have not seen my family in, I want to say 4 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's been about 3 or 4 years since my injury on my back. I haven't
Mhm.
been allowed to travel. And then last year I was going to try to travel, but then everything got shut down. And so this year I was like, come hell or high water, I'm getting on that plane. And the first time I tried to get on the plane, high water prevented me from doing so.
Oh my gosh.
I know, because Chicago just needed some rain.
I mean, they probably did need some rain though.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
we had a torrential downpour yesterday.
yeah. I am so looking forward. Like tonight, I think the first thing I'm going to do when I get home is I'm going to sit on the back porch and just take in all that cool air because, like I think it's funny. People are talking about how 75 is hot. And I'm like, I just came from Satan's armpit. Okay. I know what hot is. And I will take the humidity over what I just survived.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 112 degrees isn't, that's not That's not.
No.
People aren't supposed to do that.
Right? It's inhumane.
We're not built for that.
Exactly.
Wendy says no mini monsters with you.
Minnie Monster went to Orlando. No, yeah, Universal Studios in Orlando with her other parent, and so I am meeting her. She'll tomorrow. She will join me at my family's.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was hoping you guys would be able to spend time too.
Oh
That's
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah. I'll have her until I'll have her for a while. And my mom got us a staycation. So I'm going to go home, visit my family for 12 days. And then when I get back to Arizona, we've got a staycation planned. And I was like, this is going to be so
Whoa.
awesome. I
Look at
know.
you. It's
I
about
know.
time you took some time to like relax and
Oh,
center.
yeah.
Staycation?
What?
What's a staycation?
It means we're going to like have a little mini vacation, but not in our house. We're going to go stay in a resort. And I guess they have this. Oh, there got Elijah with me.
Hi, Elijah.
Just Tamara said hi.
Hi.
Just in case you're wondering, no, I never travel alone.
What city is this sort of?
We're in Chicago right now.
What city is the?
Oh, the
Yeah.
staycation. I'll tell you when later. So, did you decide to do your July camp for editing?
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm still trying to finish Bailed Out. So I'm working on that next chapter.
Mhm.
And I wrote down like a list of of what's supposed to be happening next. And I'm gonna try to get as much of that written like probably during the next sprint. And then, once this live stream's done, I'm still gonna be writing
Yeah.
as the past 4 days we've been packing up my sister-in-law's house, and then yesterday culminated with us actually moving all of her stuff for her. So it's like,
Well, she's really lucky to have such a good family to help take care of her.
yeah, they're good people.
Oh yeah.
Let me see
I
what's
know.
everyone saying.
I
Romance
tried.
novel title: Satan's Armpit, says Jeannie.
Oh, I didn't hear what she said.
Romance novel title: Satan's Armpit.
Finding true love in Satan's armpit. Oh man. Yeah, I tried looking at the chat, but it won't let me, so I can't really see
That's what I figured.
what people are saying.
And the novel Nana says, great use of camp editing. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
What else is everyone saying? Yeah, of course, everyone greeted you when you came through.
Hello,
Of
everybody.
And novel Nana wished you safe travels.
Oh, thank you very much.
And Wendy
Thank
says
you.
it's so exciting that you're going to see your family.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a crying baby, and then I heard something fall, so the mommy and me had to look. But oh yeah, and it's like I'm only halfway there, and I'm already like starting to feel vacation mode kicking in, and yeah. But I brought my Alpha Smart, of course,
Yeah.
in my laptop, so I will still be cranking out some stories and stuff. I've already got a list of stories that I want to tackle while I'm there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I know.
Such a good feeling, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it absolutely is.
Probably leaving. I just got here, and the first thing I hear is Satan's Armpit. This place is awesome. Mary Wembley says, when you said finding love in Satan's armpit, I almost choked on a sip of ginger ale. Also, ginger ale is like the best. That is my favorite beverage.
Yeah. I was Elijah was having a little bit of heartburn when we first took off, so I was hoping that they had airline, but they're reduced to basically four choices, and it's Coke, Diet Coke, 7 Up, and water. And yeah, so and because normally, because like I don't know what it is about flying, but it messes with your digestive system. And
Yeah.
so normally I drink the ginger ale while we're traveling, and yeah, they were like, we don't have any, we don't. But they don't have any ginger ale, but they're serving scalding hot coffee again, so that's good.
Yeah, because that's what you need. Wow, that's crazy. I always get ginger ale. It's either ginger ale by itself or it's like ginger ale with some whiskey because
Yeah,
I'm that kind of lady.
that's right.
Jeannie loves the Alpha Sparks. I do too. And oh my gosh, mine is at my mom's house and I need to bring it with me
Yeah.
because I want to go out into like the wild and write things and maybe vlog.
Hmm.
maybe. No promises. No promises about anything. Let's see. So I was thinking about doing another sprint.
Okay.
Do you want to hang out with us or do you want to log off?
I'm probably gonna log off because I want to make sure my phone's fully charged. Because once I get to my next destination, then I have a 2-hour drive. But my aunt and uncle are coming to pick me up, so it's going to be a fun 2-hour drive. But I'm a little bit, my phone's got to be charged when I'm traveling.
Right, of course. It's just the way it is these days.
Absolutely, absolutely. But it was super, super great seeing your face again because we haven't really been working much together because of moves and traveling and all that other good stuff. But I'm going to be there before you know it.
I'm so excited.
I
Be
know.
safe. I'm so
I will.
happy for you.
I will.
Tell Elijah I send him my love and have a good time.
You too. We'll see you soon. Say bye.
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 Yay. Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that we are potentially gonna hopefully be able to do a thing. And that just makes me so happy. Mhm. Dana has definitely been. I mean, I think that y'all could tell that Dana has become like one of my very, very, very close friends. And gosh, without YouTube, we wouldn't have met each other. I'm so glad that she was able to chat with us for a minute. Because I was wondering how her layover was going to work, if she'd be able to pop in. That's why I didn't mention it to y'all. We got surprises here on this channel. Well, that made me very, very happy, and I hope it made you guys happy too. All right, so I'm making another sprint. Let's see, VQBV6PY. Excellent. So here is the Forest Upper Room code. I'm going to let her know. Everyone's telling you. Travels. I'm so glad that she could do that. And that for once, things aligned and worked out. Huzzah. Elizabeth, I must respectfully disagree with you. Ginger ale is not a travesty. It is not a crime against nature. It is a gift. It is a gift from the gods for me and you to enjoy. Unfortunately, you did not enjoy it. Yeah, Jeannie. I used to like 7-Up better too, but ginger ale is the way to go. Carrow has a day job, Misty Kate. So that's why she hasn't been on my channel very much. When I am able to, I'm going to be on her channel when she's streaming. I think she's going to be streaming more this month because of camp. and she's doing a challenge that Sky made. And she's also been on, um, gosh, I am so slow. She's been on Lisa Daly's channel on Mondays at, is that 11 a.m. Eastern? I think it's 10 or 11 Eastern. But mine, because mine starts at 1 p.m. Eastern, that like conflicts with her workday. I have tried the cranberry ginger ale. I do enjoy it. Oh, what was the one? Oh, I don't know if y'all ever had the ginger ale that had green tea. The green tea ginger ale combination that RIP does not exist anymore, at least with Canada Dry. But when it did, oh my, I drank it all the time. And it was my favorite. I was a big fan, big fan. And of course, nowadays they have ginger ale bold, which it's all right. I drink it. All right. Let's get some more writing in. I feel energized. So let's do this. We have 20 minutes on the clock. 20 minutes on the clock. I'm going to start in about one minute. We're going to be writing for 50 or 20 minutes rather. And of course, save your stuff. Drink some water. Do what you need to do. And we will be back to chat about it in 20 minutes. Just get one thing done at least. Are you ready? Get set in 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. You're ready. Oh. and we grew a cat tree. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I am. I today I have been working on writer's workshop, or not writer's workshop. Ugh. I've been working on Bailed Out, but I decided to edit this story that it will be on my Medium next month. So it's one of the things that I need to edit. So that's what I am doing. And that was maybe, let's see, how many words is this so far? So that was 1,035 words that I edited through. I think what I'm going to do is, oddly enough, on the Camp NaNo, well, you have to go to the NaNoWriMo site to sign up for camp. But I put as editing and 75,000 words. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'll, like, let's say I edit an entire chapter and then I'll add in what that word count was, of what the final word count of the chapter is. Do you see what I mean? Because really, I prefer to measure editing by time, but all I saw was word count there. So if I missed something, let me know. But I feel like that's all that they had available. So in order to do that, I'm going to do this. Well, thank you so much, Becky, for being here. I appreciate you. And tell Dylan I said hello. And have a great day. Jeannie, one scene left to read over and done with the chapter. Finally. Whoop, whoop. Elizabeth, 162 word on the story you're struggling with. You're using camp as a push. So far, I think it's working. Excellent. Hi, Mary. Self-care is so important. Absolutely, 100%. Well, we are at 18 after. So I have found that I have been not sticking to the top of the hour ending of streams because I guess I'm a rebel. And also, I've really been enjoying working with y'all and getting things done. So my question to you, and y'all let me know what you want to do. Do you want to say goodbye or do you want to do another sprint? So let me know in the comments. Hi, Susan. You're outlining a shiny new idea in an adult thriller, which is not what you usually write. What do you normally write? I love reading adult thrillers. One day, I'll write one. But we're not there yet. JC started pouring down raining and a flash flood warning came across your phone. Perfect writing weather. Oh yes, I love writing in the rain. Yesterday we were moving house in the rain. That's not as much fun, let me tell you. And it was like that perfect storming, and there was like thunder cracking, and the wind was going. It would have been way nicer to be inside the house. Missy Kate's up for another sprint. ATW's up for another sprint. Mary's good either way. JC, another sprint. You like hanging out? Oh, you like hanging out with me. Thank you. I know I could do what I want, but I like to ask y'all what you want to do. Misty Kate, you're not in the zone. Yeah, well, maybe this time we'll get you in the zone. All right, let's do another one for 20 minutes. We've concentrated for 80 minutes today. Yes, that's excellent. I like making the little cat trees. They amuse me. ATW, you just hit 1,000 words on your Camp Nano trip. Project tripped. Oh my gosh, I am a trip. That's awesome. All right, let's see here. Let me add this room code. It is for yeah, VW 4CQN. 4VW4CQN. Yes, yes, yes. I'm glad you guys are having fun with me because I have fun with you. And I swear, there's something about getting to the end of the week that I start to lag, energy wise. And this is like the time where I'd be most likely to not do the writing. So, hmm. you're you're growing a scarecrow. That's so cute. Probably leaving 276 words. Awesome. You're hoping to finish the story. This camp is a short one, which is unusual for you. Sometimes it's fun to mix it up like that. Like these stories that I'm writing for Medium, they've been averaging around like 3,000 words or so, which is pretty short. But it's like it's just fun, it's a fun exercise. ATW, I barely resisted starting this book 2 weeks ago when I've finished the outline. I'm excited. Oh, that's the best when you're like excited, you're invested, you're ready. You've been like waiting for it, waiting for it. So all this anticipation is built up, and now you're actually doing it. Ah, man, isn't this a fun thing? Like, I know that for some people, they see writing as a chore. And granted, there's absolutely parts of it that's a chore. But this part, I'm really having fun. Having fun. I hope you guys are too. Okay. Enough of me. Oh, blabbing along. Blab, blab, blab. Oh, excuse me. All right. So let's see. 10 is 33, 40. Okay. So if you're able to, join the room. I'll give you one more minute and then we will start this last sprint. It's 20-minute long. Let's do this thing. Let's make this camp very productive. Let's get some stuff done, y'all. Because I feel like I have been working on the same projects forever and I'm ready to put some stuff to bed and move on. Ooh, I want to have an August of like all new things to do. All right. Let's get this going. 20 minutes on the clock. Let's make this one count. At least get one thing done. And we're sprinting in 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. we have grown a tree. Let's see. So today we wrote for 100 minutes. So that was pretty exciting. I've gotten a lot done today. With that sprint, I finished with one blog post and I was starting on another one. So that's pretty exciting. I started editing another one rather. I don't know how many words there are in this. Let's see, where are we? So the one that I'm currently working on, we are at 532 words. The other one was okay, here we go. 1901. 1901 plus 532. So that's 2,433. I'll probably just record the 1901 because that one is done, and then I'll record the next one when I'm done with it. Update progress. Did you update the progress? Doesn't look like it. Cool. Why did you not update the progress? There we go. So let's see what you guys are saying. Hello, Sako. Unfortunately, we are going to be leaving very soon and ending this. This was the last sprint of the afternoon. I am so glad that you were able to stop in for a minute. I'm here every Thursday at 1 p.m. So, and you're always welcome, of course. Jeannie, this new chapter for a previously written book is done. Hooray! JC was setting up for filming your next video for today, which is your July goals video. Awesome. Maybe I should do a goals video. Wouldn't that be a twist? Elizabeth spent the entire sprint ordering lunch, and I still haven't decided. Lunch. I was actually just messaging the mother-in-law about lunch. It's like, but it's almost 4 here, so it's probably more like dinner. Mary did some journaling, had to step away from computer again. Word. Probably leaving with witnesses there was sanctuary. Kind of proud of that line. It's partly a story about school bullying, among other fantastical things. With witnesses, there was sanctuary. I like it too. Wow. Okay. Well, we have been here for almost 3 hours. So it's probably time for me to say goodbye to y'all. Thank you for being here, for watching, for working with me, keep me accountable by being here. I hope that you got some stuff done and that this was a good time for you. This is day 1 of Camp NaNoWriMo, and I'm going to be editing for the majority of the month. I'm going to be doing some drafting, but my goal is more editing than drafting. And I had to postpone Writer's Workshop from last Saturday to this upcoming Saturday. So if you're able, I will be here along with some of the lovely guests, and we're going to be talking about the book that I cannot remember the name of because I am really good at this. So good. Boop, 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 boop. What are you called? It's the fantasy book. The Fantasy Fiction Formula by Deborah Chester. So if you are interested, and maybe you're interested in potentially buying the book, or you bought it and read it with us and now you want to talk about it, please come by and let's chat. It should be a good time for us all. And again, thank you for being here, whether you're here live or if you're watching the replay. Without you, I would literally be talking to myself. And let's break up that monotony. Also, thanks to Dana for stopping in while she is in the middle of her travels, because traveling sucks, but it's always good to see her. And just like it's always good to chat with you guys. And I will see you in the next one. Happy writing.